victims class equals block border IMG share greater than a progressive organization with the sole purpose of cracking down on firearms laws they see as too lax. Likewise said that the measure alone was not to make a dent in gun violence. If all Congress does is pass the Fix Nix Act, then lawmakers will have failed to meet this moment and do their job. Everytown for gun safety said. The group said that Americans across the country are demanding that Congress finally get serious and meet this moment with robust action to reduce gun violence, and the Cornyn-Murphy bill is a small step forward. Congress needs to do much more, starting with legislation to require criminal background checks on every gun sale, supported by 95% of Americans, the group said. Background checks are not required when firearms are sold by private sellers, including at gun shows. The exemption has given rise to the term gun show loophole for that reason. Legislators unsuccessfully attempted to pass legislation in the Senate placing new restrictions on firearms sales in 2013 after a mentally ill man gunned down 20 children at Sandy Hook Elementary in Murphy's home state. Then President Barack Obama aggressively chased the reforms, but none of the measures earned the required 60 votes in bitterly divided upper chamber. A assault weapons ban championed by California Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein and background check legislation spearheaded by Sen's Joe Manchin, a Democrat from West Virginia, and Pat Toomey, a Republican from Pennsylvania, each failed. Lashing out at his predecessor's party on Twitter on Saturday evening, Trump said, "Just like they don't want to solve the DACA problem, why didn't the Democrats pass gun control legislation when they had both the House Senate during the Obama administration? Because they didn't want to, and now they just talk," the Republican asserted. Democrats were in control of the House and Senate for Obama's first 2 years in office. They chose to prioritize health care reform in those years, ultimately passing Obamacare. Obama's gun control push in his second term, when Democrats controlled the Senate but not the House, did not pan out. The president consequently took as much executive action as the White House believed he legally had the power to in order to enact some new firearms regulations. Republicans lawmakers rolled back an Obama-era rule that was intended to make it more difficult for people with mental health issues to purchase guns at the beginning of 2017. Democrats were swift to point out on Thursday that it was Trump who signed the legislation containing the scale back into law after the Republican president said mental health was the issue. Trump in a tweet also appeared to blame peers of Cruz and adults around him who knew that something was off about his behavior and did not contact the police. 7 less than IMG id equals ICAAF 59933E88C1 FSRC equals http://newpix/2018/2022/9/2020/49635400578-5410519-image-a-9_195190801684930.jpg height equals 423 width equals 634 alt equals U.S. President Donald Trump talks with his son Barron Ellis First Lady Melania Trump boards Air Force One at Palm Beach International Airport in West Palm Beach on Monday to return to Washington class equals block border IMG share greater than a separate message that Trump sent over the weekend that ridiculed federal authorities for not acting on a tip upset students who survived the shooting because it made reference to the FBI's investigation into collusion between his campaign and Russia in the 2016 election. A student claiming to be a survivor of the shooting said in response, 17 of my classmates are gone. That's 17 futures, 17 children, and 17 friends stolen. But you are right, it always has to be about you. How silly of me to forget. Never again. Trump forwent his regular golf outings for much of a 3-day trip to Florida out of respect for the shooting victims, filling the empty space with tweets. He was spotted wearing golf attire on Monday, a federal holiday, while riding in a government SUV, while he was still in Palm Beach. The President and First Lady departed Florida this afternoon to return to Washington. The Trumps began the 3-day trip with a meet and greet at a Broward Health North hospital, where they spoke to 2 victims of the Parkland High School shooting behind closed doors. In front of reporters, Trump told a doctor at the hospital, "The job they've done is incredible and I want to congratulate you. It's sad something like that could happen," Trump said of the massacre that snuffed out 17 young lives. The President and First Lady also stopped by the Broward County Sheriff's Office in Fort Lauderdale on Friday evening. He was joined there by Florida Governor Rick Scott, Attorney General Pam Bondi and Senator Marco Rubio, who caught a ride on Air Force One with the President. After hearing from hero cop Mike Leonard of the Coconut Creek Police Department, Trump said, "That was so modest. I would have told it much differently. I would have said without me, they never would have found him." Trump proclaimed, by Taboola, sponsored links, promoted links, HistoryInOrbit.com. This photo has not been edited. Look closer. HistoryInOrbit.com. Undo Juvetres. This trick for thinning hair is going viral. Video Juvetres and critically is this never mentioned about these conjoined twins. IG Criticando Primate. Everyone born before 1967 qualifies for a rebate. Primate Undo Beverly Hills MD plastic surgeon reveals, you can fill in wrinkles at home. Here's how. Beverly Hills Imdundo Telehealth. Dave me 600 pounds. Life before and after photos will rock your world. Telehealth. Dave Undo Lectin Shield supplement. This toxic vegetable is the one danger in your diet. Lectin Shield supplement. Undo Pop Dust for HelloFresh. We tried HelloFresh. Here's what happened. Pop Dust for HelloFresh. Under Hooch 13 stunning weather girls who have gone viral. Hoochundo by Taboola, sponsored links, promoted links. You may like Gundry MD. This toxic vegetable is the #1 danger in your diet. Gundry MD. The definition for stunned is Drew Scott blurts out why he left Property Brothers. Definition Undulch Health. How to boost telomeres at home. La Health Undo.